think we can get away from having to wrap every single fucking thing in plastic. I think that's just wasteful.
Preach. Has anyone ever told you look like Colonel Gaddafi?
Yes, but not when they were sober.
I'm not sober, Geoff.
I've gotten Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
What's the dude's name?
Not Gaddafi.
From Pulp Fiction.
John Travolta.
No, the bald one.
Samuel Jackson.
No, not the Jericho one.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah. I gotten that. And when I was younger, I used to get Rick Springfield.
Nice. What do we have to look forward to in the world of Geoff Tyson?
Oh, I thought you meant in general, but in my world, in general, we have absolutely nothing to look forward to. It's going to be a whirling cesspool of doom and despair until we all die. But for me, I'm in pre-production for two more music videos from this instrumental album. Just doing PR. I was invited by Joe Satriani to do contribute a video for his guitar solo series,
Nice.
which is coming out any day now, I think. And then I've been doing demos for my next album, which is going to be a combination of the improvisational technique that I've adopted for this instrumental album, plus the vocal side of things. So I'm trying to combine those two philosophies into my next album, and hopefully it should be interesting.
So a half instrumental.
Well, it'll have a heavy guitar element, but I'm not going to try to... For example, what I discovered is from the improvisational process is that if you kind of remove your logical mind from the process, that you're actually quite a bit better than you think you are. And that analytical process that's where you have doubt, and that's where you compare yourselves to others, and that's when you're trying to factor in like things like, well, what's popular? What do people want to hear? What are the kids like these days? You turn all that shit off when you're just improvising. And then, I record everything and I listen back to it later and I go, okay, well, that part's good, that part's bad, and then build it that way. So I'm doing that, except now I'm going to have vocals and lyrics also. So could be cool. Could also suck and we can all die in a fiery ball of fire. Or it could be cool.
Or both.
The ball of fire could be cool too.
Ball of fire could be cool. Do you do any of this like write drunk, edit sober stuff? Or is this? Do you have a method with substances?
Sometimes, like if I'm gonna get drunk, there's a pretty small window where you're effective, because you can't drink for 8 hours and have the same spirit. Marijuana is a little better for me. That way you can kind of like balance it out, and when you sober up, you don't feel like shit. With alcohol, you kind of have to keep going. So he's like, it ends up being at the end of the night, and you're like, okay, well, I guess that's the only thing I'm doing tonight is that.
Yeah. Tough out there during a lockdown, isn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, I appreciate that spirit, like whereas they use the drugs to kind of turn off the analytical part, and then you just kind of emote. And I think that's a fantastic way to create. But I don't know. Maybe tried some of that caffeinated beer. Have you tried that?
No.
Maybe that's just an American thing.
Four Loko?
It's like no, I haven't tried that, but it's like Red Bull level of caffeination and sugar, but it's got alcohol in it. I haven't actually tried it. I don't think they have it here, but I don't know.
We can make our own.
Yeah.
What else are we gonna do? We're stuck inside.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. All right, man. Looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Cool.
But it was like we
Yeah,
were
probably.
13 and we were playing for like punk guys, like over 40, and we played these like sweet melodies.
Yeah,
for
it was
them.
fun.
Did they enjoy it? Were they?
They loved it.
That's all that matters. That they.
So maybe I'm part of their group after all. Like,
Yeah.
maybe
You
they're
don't-
just
you
like,
don't
you
know
know,
about
sweet
them.
souls. Like, we just pretend to be.
If
Yeah,
you guys
that's
were
true.
going to start a gang, what kind of gang would you start?
Gang?